Hello, good morning. Happy Friday Groove Day. Hope you are all doing good, had a good week, and I'm feeling good today. I feel refreshed, I guess is the word. Hey, Katie Moonchild's World, good morning to you. We'll wait for a few others to hop on before we dive in. Um, I have my no coffee today. Uh-oh, forgot to turn myself down. I thought I had everything set up. That was one thing I forgot. I'm drinking tea today because I have been detoxing all week long. I'm going into ceremony this weekend, so I have to make sure that the body is correct and everything's good. So I have mint tea this morning. And one of the things I wanted to do, this came from one of my other tea bags, my detox tea bag, but I just thought it was such a beautiful message and I wanted to share it with you all. And it says, laughter is the same in all languages. And I think that's such a pertinent message for right now because there's just so much chaos going on, and laughter is medicine, right? And it doesn't matter if you don't understand the other person or speak their language or they speak your language. It's just laughter. So that's a great reminder as we go into this weekend to remember to laugh, to embrace love and joy. And we need to spread more kindness in this world. So keep that message in mind. Laughter is the same in all languages. I absolutely love that. And it's also the full moon tomorrow, the full moon in Libra. So we're about to get into more balance, and God knows, I'm sure we all can use a little bit of that. And it's also a pink moon. The pink moon is all about renewal and new beginnings and, serving, letting go what's not serving us. It's about our emotional growth. So take advantage of this energy right now, embrace it, and go with it, go with the flow. So I'm going to wait till this tea cools off a little bit and then we'll get ready to dive in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you come in. Thank you. And to all my lurkers, hello. I hope you're doing well. And if any new subscribers, welcome. Happy to have you here. So, all right. Well, while that cools off, I'm going to jump into the messages. And you know what? I think I want to start off by doing a full moon reading. I'm just going to pull one card from each of my moon cards. Good morning, Dark Mother. How are you? Happy Friday. Get ready to pull a card for this full moon in Libra. Okay. I'm going to pull one more here from my other moon card. Oh, okay. I'm just going to take the top card here. Well, you know what? I'm just going to take these that turned over because they turned over for a reason. And there's a few of them here. Wow. And it flows, this message. So the first one says, nothing will come of this situation. So for those of you that have been stressing out about something or worried about something, nothing's going to come from that. If you just flood it with fear and stress and worry and all of that, speak your word into being. Speak what it is that you want. What is it that you wish to experience? Don't focus on what you don't want. What do you want? Assess the situation. Is it something that you know that there is? Well, there is. There's always a solution. It may not be the solution that we want, but there is a solution. So as we're speaking this, know that you are worthy. Know that you are worthy of the solution, of a resolution, and then release the control. We always try to manipulate and control things so we can have the outcome that we want. But sometimes the outcome can be something bigger and better than you ever imagined. So release that control, trust in the divine, um, and really think it through of how you're going to release and let go. So Spirit is just saying, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to work with you. I'm here to show you the way, but you have to open up and trust. So that is our full moon message that came through. Hello, good morning, Seascape. Good morning, Be Still and Know. Okay. So now let's see what other messages come through for today. Oh, card's just falling down. Look at that, coming right off of the full moon, the pink full moon, which we just talked about, and we talked about renewal. So there we go. We have renewal and truth. Speak your truth. Responsibility and expectations. Yes. Uh, we have harmony. Oh. And abundance. And clarity. So, yes, this is a time of renewal. You know, we're celebrating spring, new beginnings, full moon in Libra, bringing in more balance. So this is a great time for renewal. Renewal, bringing in more harmony. And look at the flowers, very spring-like, right? But we have to really speak our truth. It's our responsibility. What is our truth right now? What do we feel that we need to release so that we can step into this really good energy that's going to provide more abundance, right? Spring is full of abundance, new flowers, new plants and trees, everything's growing. So it's a very abundant season. And for you to connect with that, what is your truth that you need to speak, what you need to release, but also manage your expectations, right? Because as I mentioned earlier, sometimes we expect things the solution to be what we think it should be versus opening ourselves up to something bigger and better. But before you can even get to that, you need to figure out what it is that you need to release, get clarity so that we can now all really release and move into this newer energy. So that is that message. Seascape says, last night I was free writing. I wrote, "Where do I go from here?" Wow, interesting. Well, I would encourage you to have another session with yourself, especially this weekend in this free moon, free moon, full moon energy, and see if the answer comes to you. But be patient with it. I have a feeling that answer is going to come to you of where you are to go next. And these are the times that we get really quiet with ourselves. The answers will come. So that's very interesting that that came up. Yeah, keep going with that, Seascape. That's amazing. Yes, see, Dark Mother says this the same thing. It's coming. It's cold here, no flowers or trees blowing. In fact, oh my goodness, where are you, Dark Mother? What area? You might have told me before this. Let me tell you, I can't keep up remembering things. Yes, for some spring, but it's I see. You were saying it. I thought the it's coming was for Seascape, but you're saying spring is coming. It is definitely coming. Hold on, hold on. Massachusetts, yeah, East Coast. My family's in upstate New York, so they still get it's still cold up there as well. You write when you're compelled to. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Um, Maybe it's not writing. Maybe it's meditation. Sitting, having a meditation moment of where you just sit and ask yourself the question again: Where do I go from? Where do I go from here? And then just sit and meditate. See if the answer comes. Don't force it. Like you said, as the writing comes, this message will come to you as well. So I love that for you. All right. Oh, I need a sip of tea. I'm getting froggy. So if you missed it, no coffee today. I'm drinking tea. I've been detoxing all week. So no caffeine, no sugar, no dairy, um, no red meat, um, no salt. I forgot what else, like no processed foods or any of that kind of stuff, because I'm going into ceremony this weekend. So I have to prep. Therefore, we have tea today. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Dolly, Wolf Girl Oracle in the house. You just got back from your postdoc appointment. You were healing well. Yay. Love to hear that. That's awesome. Hello, beautiful Viviani. How are you? Hope life is well. What am I eating? Oh, great question. So I do like a bone broth soup. I can have chicken, so there's that, and I can have eggs. So I'll make eggs, and I don't use butter, but I'll use ghee. And like last night for dinner, I made some scrambled eggs. I put a little bit of basil in there. Spinach, mushrooms, onions, green onions. It was very delicious. And then I had some fruit on the side. I can have fruit. Um, this week, it's been easy. I haven't really been with all the stress and stuff that I had in the past. It really completely changed my eating patterns. So I haven't been eating that much. Like I have to force myself to eat. But the big thing that I do in the mornings, I make a smoothie. So in my smoothie, I have greens, spinach greens, um, bananas, and all my fruit is frozen, so it makes the smoothie nice and thick. I have bananas, strawberries, blueberries, pineapple, and then I'll add flaxseed, and then I have a green powder that has spironella, wheatgrass. I think there's a little bit of kale powder, so I'll add that. Um, some fresh ginger, just a little bit because it's ginger is very overpowering. And what else do I add? And I use coconut water. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's flavor. Absolutely. Yeah. If there was no flavor, now what's tough for me is that I do like to spice my stuff up. So I can't have like extra spicy stuff. So I have to take a break from that. But it's not that bad. You find ways. In the beginning, when I first started doing that, it just about killed me. I didn't know what to make or what to do. And it was just like, I just wanted all my stuff, like my regular foods. But it's not that bad. All right, let's see what else we get. Oh my gosh, look what jumped right back out again. Renewal. All right, Spirit, that's the message for today. Renewal. We have comfort, creativity, and clarity came back out again. Too funny. Eliza, aloha. Thank you for joining us. I know it's early for you. So happy that you're here. We were talking about, you'll have to go back to the beginning later. Gave a full moon message for the pink moon. And everything is coming up renewal right now. So that's awesome. Gina, hello, hello. We have forgiveness and joy. And stripping illusions. Interesting. Okay. So, yes, in this renewal period, we need to bring forth that forgiveness so we can step into that space of abundance. So, whether that forgiveness is for yourself or whether that's for someone else, but I feel this energetically, it feels like there's some of you that really need to do some forgiveness for yourself. So, tap into that, release it, let it go. So you can step back more into that comfort of feeling good, feeling that joy, the joy and embracing more of your creativity. It's like this block that's blocking your energy, that's not allowing you to bring forth that flow of joy and creativity. So learn and get clarity on what that forgiveness looks like. What is it that you need to do? Strip the illusions, right? Strip the illusions of, I'm okay. Everything's not that bad. It'll be okay. We set these things up for ourselves. Even when someone asks us, can I help you with that? Or do you need, no, I'm okay, when you know that you need help. So it's important to stop creating this space of like everything's great when it's not. All right. So let's release so that we can be in that space of renewal. And that's that message. Oh, I love mint. That's what I'm drinking, mint tea. Especially when I have fresh mint that I can add to the tea bag. It's divine. And then what I like to do is get a bunch of mint leaves and just brew them and let the pot sit. I think I shared this months ago, but I'll let the pot sit so that it gets nice and brewy. And then I will, once it cools off, put it into a container and put it in the refrigerator. Now, when you add sugar, you're creating a sweet tea, but honest to goodness, you don't need sugar. It's in its purest form, it tastes wonderful. And it's a nice, cool, refreshing drink. Arlene, hello. Good morning. Good to see you. We have communication. Seascape says, when I was little, we had a mint plant that we would pick it when sick or a summer drink. Absolutely. Yes, we grew up with the same. Mint is very territorial, though. So if you don't contain it, it's going to go. everywhere. That happened to my sister. She planted it like right around her garden, and it like basically took over. Um, it's really good. Oh, Dolly, you used to grow mint too? Oh, Clarity came back out. And love. Love the love. And focus. Nice. Okay. Uh, let's see. Whew. So I'm a little nervous about ceremony. I realized it's been 1 year. Now, for those of you that have been with me for a while, you know that I was a regular. I was doing ceremony about once a month, and just circumstances, life, I wasn't able to do it. But it's been a blessing to have a year off because the medicine is always inside you, it always works through you. And life is the biggest lesson. And so there were moments that I had that the teachings, the learnings, the experiences that I had during my past ceremonies that I felt like I was in ceremony again without the medicine, although it's still in me. And just to be able to navigate through that and to see how much I've changed over the years was pretty remarkable. Now, don't get it. I've had my moments, but yes, it was a really good lesson. We have Spirit of the West. Good memories, yes. Eliza says, I used to do moon gatherings. People moved away, and the last left because of a betrayal of trust. Ugh. It always takes one rotten apple, right? Well, I mean, if you feel called to it, maybe that's something that you can do again with just maybe a select few. Those that you know that are worthy of being in that space. Ooh. Wow. Oh, gosh, I love it. And then rise. So we all have our own type of ceremonies. You don't have to necessarily work with plant medicine. Um, ceremony could be, doing like a full moon ceremony, some type of meditation. Ceremony is what you make it. It's what you need for you. Um, communication is key. What are your needs? What do you need? Um, Spirit of the West. The West is all about water. So that cleansing energy, you can see the water pouring down. This is a time that we need to cleanse to gain that clarity. And it is to do in ceremony, whatever ceremony means to you. Okay, it doesn't have to be this big, elaborate thing. It could be something really small. Pouring love into yourself. Focusing on that love, focusing on what it is that you need to let go so that you just can be in that space of that love and the clarity and everything. Like everything comes together, and it's such a beautiful thing when it just goes whoop. And yeah, and there you go. You'll rise. You will rise. It's such a cleansing feeling. And look how that fire is just burning off the rest of whatever needs to be burned off. And then she's stepping into her power, right? Releasing so that you can be in your power. So such a special thing. Yeah, right, Gina. You can't make it up. I just love it. Now he says, I'm going to do a cleanse next week and do a pay ceremony. Beautiful. I have things to release and replace what I release with love. Fantastic. Fantastic. I unfortunately can't do rapé anymore. Um, it's been a long time. We'll see. I may try it again in the future, but I did it way too much. So unfortunately, that's what happens when the medicine's like, you aren't using it properly. So I had to learn my lesson in that one. Acceptance. Truth. Renewal. Okay, Spirit, thank you. And trust again. Yeah, it does, Dolly. You are so right. It started off about ceremony and then became completely something else. And then I took it back to just ceremony. And then it just became too much. I couldn't do it anymore. So, yeah, you do have to be very, very careful. Good morning, Jane. Happy Friday. Hope all is well with you. Oops. Ooh, these cards are stiff. Liza says, energy fills in spaces we choose what fills it in and up. Absolutely. We have the fire guardian, ignite your passion. And winter, take care of your needs. Oh. And the she-wolf, unleash the wild within. Oh, all right. Acceptance. Accept who you are. Spirit saying, love all you, even the flaws, the inconsistencies, um, your mistakes, failures. Just love yourself the way you are right now in this very moment. Speak your truth, right? We all have the capacity to change and to grow, um, and to learn, but we have to be willing. We have to be open to doing that. Step more into your passions, your desires, right? This is part of our renewal as we step into, as we're in this spring energy. We're coming out of winter, right? And winter says to take care of your needs. Winter is more about that hibernation period, right? But taking care of our needs is something that we consistently need to do. So as we step into this spring of renewal, we have to trust ourselves, to believe in ourselves, unleash that wild within, that she wolf, right? Right, Dolly? Can I get a wahoo? from the Wolf Girl. Yes. Unleash. Look at this full moon there. There's our full moon. So in this full moon in energy, if you're brave enough, go outside and howl at that moon. I love that. Oops. Oh, there we go. Wait. We have our woo! Yay. And Seascape says, get your freak on. Oh, I missed this. Dolly said, okay, so clearly this reading is for me. I am a fire sign. There is a wolf on the next card. There you go. I need to ground in acceptance of my current situation has to be a thing. Absolutely. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, that was great. Katie says it's supposed to be 100 here today. I am having a new fridge delivered, so I am scattered. Ooh, 100. Oh, Katie, stay cool, my friend. Wow. Eliza says, saw the moon rising over the eastern clouds. Oh, so beautiful. I love the full moon. Absolutely love it. I've done many ceremonies outdoors, and such a beautiful feeling. Oh, Jane, yes, thank you. I was going to ask if anyone has talked to her. She has moved to recovery center, but sent back to the hospital 2 days later. She's having fevers, praying. Oh, gosh. Jane, can you ask Flowing if she minds if you share her number with me? I always like to respect people and their boundaries. I would really love to check in with her, but if you can check with her first to see if that's okay, I would really appreciate that. But yes, let's please continue to pray for Flowing and her healing. Thank you. Thank you, Jane, for that update. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to go see the moon tonight. I can't wait. Thank you, Jane. All right. Oops. We have risk. Oh. Intuition, humor, and support. So risk, intuition, humor, and support. We have grief. Uh-oh. There's too many cards that fell down. Jeez. These do not want to shuffle. Exactly 2 more cards. We have happiness and we have trust. So for some of you are experiencing grief, and it's grief is such a interesting emotion, and the different ways that people are experiencing it. And it's something that we have to process in our own time. And, it's not something that you can just say, okay, that's it. I'm not going to do this anymore. Some people try, but if you don't process it and stuff it down, it just manifests into something, whether it could be disease or sickness or low energy, whatever the case, it's going to manifest. So we want to allow ourselves to process it And so that's why, and it can also be a risk if you're not in the doing the processing. Grief says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So when we allow ourselves to shift the perspective of grief, not being in that space of woe is me, life's not fair, this is not fair, just kind of dragging yourself down, versus heart open, looking at it from, like, we'll use it like a person. Maybe you lost someone in your life. The beautiful memories, the love, um, the connection that they had to family or friends or to community. Just looking at it from a different way. This is how we then begin to process. Tapping into your intuition. How, asking your guides, help me to find ways to process. I've tagged this book before for those that were grieving. It's called is it The Smell of Rain on Dust, or The Smell of Dust? No, The Smell of Rain on Dust. Um, and his name is not coming to me, the author right now, but you can Google it. And it's a really profound book on grief and how to change the perspective of it. And as you begin to process that, you step more into the happiness. And happiness says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And even if it's just for a moment, you're on that right path, bringing more humor, find little things to make you laugh, and get support if that's what you need. Trusting the path, the process of grieving. And trust says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And it will. So take your time in processing. And that's that message. Hello, Aquarian 71. Good day to you. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Okay. Let's see what else we get. And this is one of my favorite, this is my tea mug. I never really put coffee in here because, I don't know, it's just such a cutesy, dainty. Coffee's like, I need my big mug. I need my coffee mug. This is my tea mug, but it says, oh Lord. Dear world, thank you for your smallest of moments that bring the greatest of beauty. Isn't that gorgeous? I actually purchased this in Sedona ages ago. Ages. And Arlene, you may be familiar with this shop, but one of my favorite crystal shop in Sedona is Crystal Magic. And that's where I got it from. And that was the place that I bought my very first crystals. So that was like about 20 years ago. Somewhere around there. So yeah, she's an old mug. Isn't that cool? Thank you. Oh, it's your favorite place too, Seascape? Yeah, it's a nice shop. They've gotten pricier as well. Inflation, right? Just these times, everything is ridiculously priced. So I don't buy as much now when I go in there. We have spontaneity. Oh, it's down the street from you. Awesome. We have respect and journey. And love. Okay, let's see what else we get. Oh, that sounds like fun, Seascape. Seascape says, I'm going to a psychic fair Sunday, vendor crystals and cards. Oh, that'll be fun. You have to let us know next Friday how that went. You'll have to remind me because I'll probably forget. Anybody else doing anything fun this weekend? Yeah, have a fabulous time. I like those kind of fairs. I did a presentation. I was a speaker at one of the fairs that we had last year. Listening to my body. My health is my life, the temple of my experience, and the greatest of my blessings. Appreciation. Appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all that is good in the universe. Such a beautiful card. These cards are hard to shuffle, they're so big. And the power of self-talk. When my self-talk is kinder, I am empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. Love that. So, Spirit's here, like, shake it up. Some things need to shift. It's time to shift. It's time to move. A good energy releasing exercise is just to jump up and down, or just bring the arms all the way down. I'm sitting in this chair with the arms, but just shake it off. I had a moment yesterday. I had gotten off the phone with my daughter and I was happy. Like, I woke up happy. I haven't woke up happy, I don't think, since the beginning of 2025. It's really sad to say, but it's true. Just because of stuff, right? I'm not going to get into my personal drama, but I woke up happy. Like, this week, like, I definitely felt the energetic shift. I woke up happy, and I had a phone call with my daughter, and I noticed after I hung up, I was later, I started feeling like just something was bothering me. I just didn't feel right. So when that happens, when you feel something, take a moment and ask yourself, what is this? Because this is not mine. It's definitely not mine, right? We're empaths, so we have the ability to take on others' stuff or emotions. So I started retracing my conversation with my daughter because I thought we had a pleasant conversation. And we did. But what I realized, she had told me something that happened to a friend of hers. And I said, there it is. That's what it is. So I got up and released it. I was fine. There's other ways you can do. You can sage. You can use Palo Santo. You can speak words to release. Whatever works for you. That's just one technique. There's many techniques that you can use, but that's one that you can use. So listen to your body. Like I said, check in. What's going on? Right? My health is my life, the temple of my experience, and the greatest of my blessings. So listen to your body. Respect it. Be spontaneous, shake it up, release if you need to. Appreciation. appreciate that we have this ability to do this, right? This is part of our journey. We learn new lessons. We take on different things, pouring more love into ourselves, right? And be careful what you even say. Sometimes our own words of what we say to ourselves will affect our energy. So watch that negative self-talk. All right, we want to pour love into ourselves, not say mean things to ourselves or tell ourselves to get over it or whatever. No. When my self-talk is kinder, I'm empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. So that's what we need to do more of. Hello, Sylvia. Welcome. Happy Friday. Oh, no worries, Dolly. Somehow my brace is doing something goofy and I need to adjust. Oh, it's hurting you. Okay, love you. Take care of yourself. Listen to your body. All right, be well. Yes, words can be very triggering. Absolutely. Okay, Jane. No worries. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for being here, both of you. Words can be triggering. Who knew? Yeah, right. Okay. Oh my goodness. I literally have two fans on me. I have one coming this way and one coming this way, and I'm still getting overheated. Whew. And I can't put the other one too far over here, the angle, otherwise my earrings are going to be flapping like crazy everywhere. All right, let's see what else we get. Oops. We have intuition. It might be fun to see. That'll cool me off more. So there we go. Oh, it's not too bad. I think it was the angle that I had before that made them flap like crazy. So we have positivity and gratitude. And focus. Mm. Ooh. Come on out. We have electricity, wildness. It's our second wildness card that we got, and the fire card as well. So Spirit's really sharing that, in this renewal process for us to really step into our power, get our wildness on. We got another West card, completion. And then the ice. This is purity. Really utilizing our intuition. They're sharing with me, for some, there's going to be a shift intuitively. A renewal. So in this renewal, there's going to be some leveling up, right? I think that came through last week too, but a level up. So as you can see here, like it's like she spirit is just coming in like like that electric charge. And this is a card of wildness, of just being open to receive this leveling up that's coming through. This is a good thing, right? It's going to help us to really, um, there's it's like more embracing this space, right? That a completion. There's the piece, the missing piece to the puzzle is going to be added. So it's a time for us to be really grateful, to be in gratitude, and focus on this change. And it's going to be important to get that rest that's needed. That there's going to be this purity to it, so that it will allow us to move forward. So that's that message there. Hey Jay, how are you? Happy Friday. Oh, you know what, Jay? I thought of you the other day. If you can send me a message or the link, I need to get what am I getting? I ran out of my peppermint oil, so I'd like to order an oil. So if you can send me a link, that would be awesome. Thank you. I probably won't be able to order to next week, but I want to make sure that I have that link. So if anybody needs doTERRA oils, which are great oils, Jay sells them. Okay, we have purpose and comfort. Oop, too many cards flipping over. We have rest. Thank you, Jay. Oh, good idea. Yes, put your link in the chat for others that may be interested. And we have celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Not only is tomorrow the full moon for renewal, it's also my baby's birthday. I can't believe she's turning 23. Oh, where is the time gone? So she has her birthday coming up in a few weeks. She's graduating. I'm just a proud mama. Very, very happy mama. All right, let's see. And today is one of my best friends' birthday. All these beautiful Aries. You close down all your apps. Oh yeah, I have. If you go down in the description, Seascape, I have. Well, you go. There's buy me a cup of coffee, and I also have my PayPal link and Zelle link. So if you have either one of those, thank you. Thank you, Katie. Oh, that's right, Jay. I forgot. You and my daughter share the same birthday. You all know what that means. You ready, baby bro? Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Jay. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Jay. Happy birthday. Woo! Go, Jay. It's your birthday. You're going to party like it's your birthday. Yay. I hope you're doing something fun for yourself. A young fossil. I love that. I've never heard that before. That's hysterical. uh, Oh my gosh, I forgot. All right, I'm going to wrap up with this. I totally forgot that I got to work. Let me put one more here. Okay. So, purpose. And this is about the full moon. Spirit's saying this moon is about relax. New moon in Cancer. Relax. Release control. Okay, we got to find our new comfort, right? But also getting the rest that we need. And believe in your good luck. Believe in yourself and celebrate. This is a celebration time. Spring is celebration, it's renewal. So celebrate the good times and the good times to come. Don't allow what's happening in the world to drag you under. Okay, we still have to find our peace, our happiness. So that's that message. All right. I'm rushing a little bit because I got to get going, but I definitely want to give you your message for the weekend. Okay. Whoops. Oh, Jane's back. Oh, I see you. Ha. We have the best. Perfect message. Play. Yay. Oh, here we go. Let me get my glasses. Bass bats at you with her paw to urge you to come and play with her. It is time to divert yourself with something that is amusing, fun, and totally recreational. Has play been a low priority for you? Do you know how to play? What does play mean to you? Perhaps you've been working so hard that you've forgotten to give yourself a play break. Bass tells you the way to nurture wholeness lies in engaging in play. It is time to discover the ways you are able to play and do it. Do it. So that's your message for the weekend. Thank you. Blessings to you all. Be well. And I will see you next Friday. Enjoy your weekend, everyone, and play. All right. Bye bye.